All right, y'all. It is the DMV Bob Black Owned Business Group back at it again. And if y'all saw that intro, you know we have a treat in here for you, for all you guys out there that need some assistance with your hair. I was told I shouldn't say for the bald headed people anymore. But I am your girl Tasha, and over here we have Miss
Natasha Ward.
TNT coming in. But what's more importantly, guys, we have the spotlight lady, the guest of honor coming up in the house tonight. And we're going to bring her right in. And here we go. Bam, Miss Jamie Gordon.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
Hey, we excited. You know, Tasha put out a big message that, hey, if you losing your hair, but actually said ball, or you're losing your hair, you need to tune in. Because, hey, we believe that you can solve the problem. I have an old bottle here. I got to step my game up to get the new bottle with the new label and everything. Yeah, but I have been using my product. My daughter, remember that day when I purchased the product and she was sitting there, she was like, I can use some of yours. I was like, no, every woman had to have their bottle for themselves.
Yes. Plenty of families always end up, that always happens to them. Like they'll get one bottle. They'll be like, oh, I'm just going to try one bottle. And then they'll get to fight and be like, no, don't take my bottle. Wait a minute. And then they'll come back and be like, I need to order some more. I need my own bottle. So yes, that always happens.
You know, God blesses his own to have their own bottle. Yeah, because if you losing your hair, and I think when we met and everything, I did, you know, I was dealing with the braids, I guess, with the COVID-19, and it kind of pulled, I guess, right on them edges. So I said I've been slapping it on the edges and everything, so my edges are starting to have life.
So I don't know anything about you, Jamie. It's like Latasha and Tajay just talk about you so much. It's like you done paid them off. I think that's what's going on. You know, so I want to ask you some questions because first of all, congratulations to be able to have your own business and being a woman of color. I'm excited to hear that. But I'm really curious, how did this all get started for you? What got you into doing this?
Okay, well, I like most women, we're trying to transition from having relaxed hair and my hair being short also to going to natural because I didn't want to use the chemicals anymore. So I was experimenting with some of the over-the-counter products and it would work, but it wasn't anything that was like I guess long term. So I was like, okay, I was like, let me see if I can go ahead and find something that was that I could do on my own. And so my son, he also has like psoriasis of the scalp and it's always like itchy and everything like that. So I was like, let me start researching. And so I got on Google and was like, what helps grow your hair and watching plenty of YouTube videos and all that other stuff. And so I started making it on my stove November of last year. And I would go back and forth and then I would try it on me and my son. And then I finally got a recipe that like worked. And from then on, I just kept using it like every month and I would put my hair in protective styles. And then about April of this year, I posted my growth and I was like, look, y'all, look, my hair grew. And people were like, what? It's like, what are you using? It was like, I want to get some. And I was like, really? It's like, yes. So then my very first batch, I only made 12 bottles and it sold out like within an hour. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, wait a minute, we might have something here. And so then people started using it and they would be like, oh my God, my hair's growing within like 2 weeks. They would start to see like a little bit of growth happening. And then next thing I know, it just started going up from there.
Okay. Did you see here Miss Ebony Queen says hi, Jamie?
Hi.
I want to make sure that you know that she's there. So tell me, did you happen to watch Self Made on Netflix? Is that really where it all got started? You started cooking in the kitchen. How many people decided to start cooking hair products in the kitchen?
And that would be me. And I just got a big old pot. First, I had watched that movie when it first came out on Netflix, and I had no idea. You know, a lot of times people say, you know, you might have a prayer and you don't know exactly what you're actually asking for. I just know that I asked God that I wanted something where I wouldn't have to. I'm a nurse normally during the day, and I wanted something where I didn't have to take away from being away from my kids, but I knew I needed to make some extra income. And so who knew when I was starting out, when God was giving me, the idea to make this stuff just for myself, that it was going to turn into a business. And that's how it came about. It's just kind of one of those downloads.
Miss Ebony said it works and wonders and it smells amazing too. Okay. So you sold out within an hour. So
Yes.
how quick did you get back into the kitchen again? And well, what type of preparation? First of all, what type of preparation once you realize I got something here? Where did your mind go with trying to make everything formal? What type of steps did you take? Oh, you got another person
Well,
saying yes, it works. All right now.
well, it started out that when I was looking at the YouTube videos, a couple of people were like, I would just mix it together. And, I guess the science background from me being a nurse, I was like, why don't I cook it? Like put it in the stove. And yes, me watching the self-made, when I saw that they were like, yes, she like that. So I was like, I'm just going to put it in the pot. So I melted all this stuff together and then just, and I was adding like fresh aloe vera in there. So I chopped that all up and I put that in there. And I saw that like it had like sage, and that's good for like helping your hair grow as well. So I would put like I put fresh sage in the oil as well. And then I found a wholesaler that sells all of the oil, and it's all organic and nut free. So I originally had almond oil in it, but then I had a customer that had a daughter. She was like, well, she has nut allergies. Do you think that take the next batch without it? I was like, well, I'm just going to make it without it. And I found another oil that substitute that had no nuts in it. So that's how I do it. I put it on the stove. I mix all the ingredients. I put the fresh herbs in there and I let it cook for about 30 minutes. And then once it's a little cool, I bottle it up. And there you go.
So how did you decide who was going to get your suppliers for your ingredients? Because I'm sure you just can't have just any old herbs in there. What
Yeah.
process did you go through to pick who you was going to use in your product?
Actually, Google is a really good friend of mine. And all of the hair influencers, they'll pick like a certain amount of different hair oils that they'll put together. And then I took theirs that they would use as well as my own. And I just, so I ended up with 10. So it is 10 essential oils in the hair oil. It has biotin in it, and I researched to find out what biotin, where you could actually, there was a girl on YouTube that used the supplement, and she was like, when you add it directly to your scalp, how much your hair had grown. So I researched to find out which biotin that was, and I started adding the actual biotin to the oil, as well as fresh aloe vera and the herbs. And that's how I kind of came about and put it together.
Okay. So what does your line come with? Because I saw it, Latasha showed that your original bottle, how your bottle went, and then you decided to change some things up, and she said that you added some new products into your line. So what do you actually have in your line? Let me pull you up on the full screen.
So this is the original bottle. It just has a new label on it. And this is the 4-ounce bottle of the hair oil. And now it comes and it lists how to use the oil on the bottle, as well as it has the actual name and everything like that. So it's a little bit more fancy than my original. That's how you can see the growth. Also, this is my shampoo and body wash here. And so this is an 8-ounce bottle. Both the shampoo and the conditioner come in an 8-ounce bottle. The shampoo is all organic, and it is aloe and shea in the shampoo, and it's also as a body wash. So you can use this on your skin as well as when you wash your hair. And then the conditioner, I was researching, the new kick, everything about the rice water. But one thing about rice water is that if you use it in excess, it dries your hair out and can actually do the opposite effect and make it brittle. So I added it with some extra moisturizers, and it has coconut milk in it as well. And then it's all organic as well. And then that allows so that it adds extra moisturizer, but the rice water helps to maintain your growth and to help it to be healthy. It performs like a protein treatment. So you have the deep conditioner that you use, and yeah, it does smell good. It's like so refreshing. The shampoo is like super refreshing. It feels like it's I don't know, it has a citrus smell to it, but it like awakens your senses. And then the coconut and the rice water, and it has also mango in it. That also helps with the conditioner. And what that does is you keep that on your hair for about 20 minutes, and it has like extra softener in it. So it leaves your hair really, really soft and smelling good. So after you do those two, and when you get out, then you use a little bit of hair oil in your hand and like rub it through it, do any type of protective style or blow dry your hair out. And then you'll use this every other day to oil your scalp, and you can help your hair grow that way. That's how you maintain your hair. It's the whole system.
All right, now tell us something. How did you make it official? How did you go through finding out the people to create your labels, your design, your logos, any kind of advice you could give to individuals that's out there trying to create their own brands?
So the first thing you want to do is once you find out what your product is, I'm in the process is that I have put in for the U.S. Patent and Trade so that my name and my logo, as well as my slogan, all you need is, to be honest, all you need is summer's promise. So that is trademarked so that that way you can protect your brand and everything like that. Then from there, you want to create your LLC, or if you're going to be a corporation, whichever one you decide you want to do that, and get your EIN number, and then register with whatever state that you're going to be, using your business in. Once you do that, then if you're going to go ahead, you're going to open up your business account and everything like that. So everything can be legit for you, because if you really have something that's truly, good, it's going to take off. So you want to make sure your taxes are correct and all that stuff on the business side. After that, I joined an organization called BOPSA.org. It is a Black-owned company that helps beauty supplies. It helps you open your own beauty supply store if that's something that you want to do, as well as it helps other Black businesses that are in the hair care industry to be able to get distributed throughout the United States. So I joined that organization, and then they help you get in touch with different, whatever you need, whether it's manufacturers or anything like that. And a friend of mine on Facebook, she told me about a person that was able to do my labels. And so he's also a Black-owned business, and he helped me put my labels together, as well as a friend of mine. Her son does graphic design, so he designed a label for me. And then I took it to the gentleman, and he came up with the labels and everything for me. I work with him. And then you just start ordering your supplies. I first started out with Amazon, and then I go through the company now. I still get my 8-ounce bottles from Amazon because they run a better deal. Shh, don't tell anybody. From some of those other companies, but my actual hair bottles I order from China. They come in there like and you get them off of eBay, and they send you like, it's way more for a cheaper price. So that's how I get there. It's always where you can save money but still get the same quality.
Okay, so you know what I want to say to you? Girl, you will be getting a whole bunch of blessings, because I don't know if y'all noticed. Did y'all notice how she just rambled off and shared? I'm gonna say
She
that
said a
again.
lot.
She shared information. A lot of times when it comes to our community, and the reason why that we have this group, because we want to promote Black-owned businesses and help them get ahead. But there's always somebody that got to be doing something. I got mine, you got to get yours, all this other kind of stuff. We have got to
Right.
change that stuff, okay?
Yeah.
We got to change that
That's
behavior. But
exactly how I feel.
I love it because you did not hesitate.
No,
She
she
came
didn't
straight to your
hesitate.
heart. She did not hesitate. Look at
Yeah.
this. Our last person, our last spotlight. Look, Raymond, that's you in there. You done made me put your name up on here accidentally. Did you see your thing pop up accidentally, Raymond? He was our last spotlight there. Yes, you
Yeah.
know what? Raymond's gonna be having a play coming up, and I see good evening, Paula DeBoers. Girl, you gotta get some of this hair
Yes, get some
oil.
of that
You gotta
hair
get some
oil.
hair oil here. And somebody said, yes, Jamie, that's the goddess energy. Okay, all right.
Yes,
You
yes,
got
yeah. Yeah,
some powerful names.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. She's getting some good words somewhere, So she a seed sower. Yep.
I
Right,
believe
Jamie.
that. Yes, I
Yes,
believe that if it's enough room for us all to make it, but the reason why we can make it is because we help others, and just because I help you doesn't take away from me. If
not at
anything,
all.
that will create more business, and that we both can go ahead and be successful and everything like that. Because that's how the other races and things do together. They put each other on, they put in
Yes,
together, they build, and then, next thing you know, they own the whole block. And we're steadily
yes.
like, I don't want you to get this, I don't want you to get that. But really, if we help each other, we will have the blocks, we will have the beauty supply stores, we will have all of the land and stuff like that if we work together. So it's not going to take any shine away from me to helping you. I want to see you succeed, because hopefully whatever business I send your way comes back my way, and then I can help my other people as well.
Absolutely. All the time.
Absolutely.
And it's not somebody else with their foot in our neck. Sometimes it's us with our own foot in our brothers and sisters' neck. And yes, your girl Tasha, she said it. And I
Yeah,
meant it.
yeah. Your girl Tasha right there don't hold back. This Tasha may bite her tongue a little bit, but your girl Tasha over there, she don't bite her tongue. But definitely everything that you said, and shared was definitely true. So definitely that's commendable. For you to be so giving. So I pray to God that He continue to open up doors and that your
Thank
product continue
you.
to touch many people, because a lot of people are suffering, with hair loss these days.
It's
And
so true. I get a lot of women that I would show my mom and stuff some of the messages that I would get from some of the women that were like, I've been trying to grow my hair, it wouldn't grow. Some of the people have had like chemotherapy, or just have a genetic, disease or diabetes or things like that, and their hair has come out. And the whole time they weren't able to grow their hair, and then they started using my product, and they would send me pictures, and I put that on both my Instagram and my Facebook, if they say it's okay for me to share it. And then I'll show people just that it works if you are consistent with using it. I use it on myself every time. I'm transparent, so if you see on my page, I will hey, how are you? I will I will put on my page, my own hair growth, so people can see that, that it's honest, and that I stand behind my products. And not only do I use them for myself, but I use them for my family as well, and my friends. And then I'm a big person about giving back. So whatever I'm blessed with or I'm able to get, I always give back to either the community. Just like for Thanksgiving, I took um, portions of my proceeds, and then I also asked for donations, and we were able to feed 4 families with complete Thanksgiving meals, as well as I'm having a coat drive with coats, hats, gloves, and if they want to make women's packages with sanitary napkins. I saw on the news where they were saying because of COVID and people at work, their donations have gone low. So I've
mm,
been asking people that if they wanted to clean out their closets, or they do anything like that, that they could donate, and we could donate to some of these shelters and help some people that are in need. So if you guys are cleaning out anything, you have any gently used coats, or these Black Friday sales while you're buying black, if it's something that you want to donate that can help some of the women's shelters as well. If some women and children, are
mm.
without coats, that we could go ahead and help them out as well, because it's been really hard for a lot of families.
So when are you collecting? When can they drop these items off?
If they can send me a message on Instagram or on Facebook, my business page is Summer's Promise Hair Oil, and it's all one. All the words are together. It's on Instagram and Facebook. They can send me a message if they have any gently used coats, hats, or gloves, or if they want to create some packets and drop off sanitary napkins and toothbrushes and toothpaste, then they can send me a message, and I'll make arrangements to have it picked up, or they can drop it off. I'm going to be collecting starting from Monday the 30th for 2 weeks, and I'm going to try to get it to the shelters right before Christmas. especially
Oh,
one of the women's shelters in the DMV area that where women and children are staying.
okay, sounds very good. What? Quick question. For the bundle for like the shampoo, the body wash, and the product, do
Hmm.
you have a package? Or what? Or
Yes,
if you want to say what it's so individually, or what package or whatever? Because I know
sure.
it's Black Friday, but like what I told people in the DMV Black owned business group, every day is Black Friday for us. So,
That
um,
is correct. I do have a bundle. All you can get all three of the products for $55 right now for Black Friday today. If you buy two bundles, you get one free, so you can give two others, as well as the hair oil by itself. If you buy two hair oils, they are $25 a piece. The third one is free as well. So I'm running that special today. If you want to get, I take the payments by Cash App, and my Cash App is Jamie C 1977. You can send that and make sure you put the shipping address in the when you send your Cash App, and then I will be shipping out orders on Monday morning
all
when
right.
the
You
post
say the
office.
Cash App is Jamie C 1977.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Jamie. Okay, C. Okay, just your name.
Hmm.
1977. So you said the hair oil is 20. I'm gonna make sure I have it right. It's
Okay.
$25.
The hair oil is $25. If you buy two today, then you'll get one free. So for every two, you get one free. If you
Okay,
buy a bundle, which is
bundle.
the fit, that's you get all three products, that's $55. If you buy two, you also get one free. So it's buy two, get one free.
All right, all right. You can't beat that.
So that is
Oh,
yes.
oh. Okay, it's
So
okay.
Jamie C 1977. You gotta put the
1970.
1977.
Jamie C.
Boy,
1977. All right. Yeah. So I think that's wonderful. I said I needed need some more product because I think my daughter hid hers. I can't even find hers. So I was leaving mine out. So I'll be making that order today, and definitely, if you all listen, I encourage y'all to do the same thing. You all see your friends, you hear them always complain about their hair, especially the ones always getting braids and braids. Sometimes people be pull them too tight, and
Yes, and
the
it gets
edges can't
real
handle it.
thin, real thin around these edges. I know mine when I first started out, it was completely gone, and I dropped my phone. Sorry. Um, it was completely gone, and then I started using the product on myself, and my edges are completely all the way back.
Nah,
So
those
it's been
edges
so
are
long.
there, yeah. So that's what I say.
I got my edges back.
Yeah. I'm like, glory to God. Women, we want our edges. We definitely want our edges. So I say definitely, this would be a great Christmas gift, um, for your loved ones. And I like that you say also the body wash. That's interesting. So what does it do for your
Yes.
skin? The body wash.
So it makes you extra clean, and it smells good. It opens up your senses and everything like that. And since it's all organic, it's you can be used on even children's skin, and it works out for them as well. Yes, my son keeps reminding me, don't forget about the cancer patients. A lot of my customers have suffered from cancer and have used my products to grow their hair back and also to help
your
clean their
son.
face. Yes,
Your
my
son,
son was
he in the background. Come on the computer, son.
telling you to
Come
come
on,
on the
son.
computer and come say
Hey,
hello.
Tosh, he the one calls her to start the business. He was like, yeah. So
He
he was
says,
one of her motivators.
Hey, son.
Hey.
How do you feel about mommy? Are you talk to how you feel about mommy?
he said, how do you feel about my here? Can you hear put the thing there? Take one. Take one. Take one.
Tell us how you feel about mom.
I feel great. Uh, she's just very wonderful. I can't say enough about her. I do appreciate it. I love her a lot. Just the stuff that she's able to do for me, and she's always there 100% of the time. There's times where we were in tough spots, and I thought we wasn't going to get out of it, but thanks to her, we did. And I really do love her. Hello. Thank
He
you.
love his mommy. Hey, Jamie, he look like you.
Thank you. That's my 18-year-old. So
Wow. Hey,
yeah,
Okay,
hey,
he's shy.
Hey Tosh, hey Jamie have an 18-year-old. I'm like, Jamie don't even look about 18. Like,
I know, right? Look,
saying she
you
got
got.
an 18-year-old.
Look, there we go. Look, DMV Bob. Look at that. Look at Ebony. Y'all didn't know y'all was gonna come here and have your eyeballs sweating, did you? You didn't know you were gonna come here and have your eyeballs sweating. It's not too often you hear a young man tell their mama how much they appreciate them and they support them. Job well done, Miss Jamie.
Go
Now
ahead,
tell
keep
us,
up the good work.
what is the future? What do you see in your future, ma'am?
So my goal is, my future is that I want to be able to own my own warehouse, and I want to be able to employ women in my warehouse, to give them jobs, especially women that are returning back to society. So women who have had a hard time getting a job, or women who are just now going back to work. I know we put everyone in front of us all the time, raising our families. And, sometimes we don't always get a chance to work, or we may have to take other jobs. But I want to be able to give women an opportunity to have a job and to have some steady income, and especially ones returning back to our communities. So that's my ultimate goal, to have my own warehouse and to produce the products and have women working there.
Hey, Jamie, touching my heart. I said because that's what it's all about. Often, a lot of times people always talk about men in transition, but we have a lot of women that are in transition, and normally, and for a very long time, I'm saying women, we've been holding it down. I'm wearing a shirt, women get it done, because we get it done. Often, when maybe, when the other like when fathers or different people are not there, women still have to be to get it done. And when we have women that are transitioning, and they used to being the glue, a part of that glue,
Mm-hmm.
of the family, getting them back, on and in that position, definitely, could help everybody. So, I was
Yes.
sharing with Raymond earlier. One of the members on on the Prince George's County, I'm about to mess it up. Returning
Reentry.
Citizens and Reentry Advisory Board. So I'll be mixing them all up. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
but I'm a part of that network, and definitely, would love to, debate it, to talk to you more about how maybe you can make a workforce, a manpower, with people to come back home, because we have probably about 500 people that come back home, from federal and state, penitentiaries back to Prince George's County.
And they
And
need
Washington,
jobs.
yeah,
They
they need
need
jobs, and
jobs.
DC
They
have
have
even more.
families and
Hmm.
stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that's good. One more question, because I think, who's your pastor?
Pastor Keith Battle of Zion Church
See,
right here in Landover.
I just wanted her to give a shout out. We love our pastor. We love our pastor. He's an entrepreneur too.
Does Tasha lip sync at your church too? I was
No,
told that
no,
she lip
no,
sync at church in the choir.
no. They wouldn't even let me in the choir. Have you ever heard our praise team?
Yes, they really rock.
Our
It's
praise team
very
is like
good.
on it. Yeah, so it's no lip singing there. They all singing there. Yes, they can sing.
Oh, thank you. Yes, and I just think that we were all given something. All of us have a talent that's inside of us. We just have to tap in it, and more people need for us to do our own thing. And the stuff that and the changes that we can make if we all just stick together and try to pull one another up. It's already bad enough, that our communities suffer, and especially our women, we are working extra hard to try to make ends meet, and we don't always have partners or, two income households. So if we all have some type of talent, every one of us has something inside of us. If we tap into that, then, we can make this all a better place, especially because I know my children are watching me. And it's very important for me to show them that it doesn't matter what you started out as. I started out as just like a tech and worked my way up, and you can do the same thing. Don't have any excuses. There are no excuses. You are the only person that creates those limits.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Glory to
thank you,
God.
thank you. There we go. And that is another DMV Bob spotlight, guys. Another
Yes.
DMV
Bam.
Bob spotlight. And Ebony Queen is saying, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. And just to let you know, to go off track, I want to go ahead and address. We had a question from Miss Martina Avery. Martina, in about 5 or 10 minutes, the admins will be back on during our intermission, and we will answer your question at that time. This spotlight is about Miss Jamie Gordon and Summer's Promise. And with that being said, I think we should take it out with that awesome video that we opened it up. Make sure that you guys support this young lady. Remember, she has a Cash App address of $Jamie C 1977. One of your people typed 1987. So we both just had a different. Don't be sending money to the wrong Cash App, okay? Because they will not give it back to you. All right.
Right.
Yes,
No, they
and
won't.
always check my page, because I always promote all of my friends' businesses as well, and there are other African American or people of color businesses that I put on my page. So there's also some other businesses for you all to support. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you can always see me promoting other people as well. That's good.
All right. I gotta
All
find
right.
you out there.
Thank
That's
you
Jamie.
so much. Okay, and
Thank
here we
you.
go. You're welcome. Let's
Thanks,
take it
Jamie,
out
for
with her
coming
video.
on. You know, I'm gonna order the product. I'm gonna get. I need to get mine free. I buy my two, get one free.
Yes,
I
yes,
got
indeed.
you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.